ladder tournament. With me for the expert analysis, we have EJK.
Hello.
Yeah.
Not
Um,
so much expert analysis, more like ancient at this point.
that's cool, man. No, it's good to have you with us. Unfortunately, Doctor couldn't join us tonight. He will be with us for the finals tomorrow, though. So we
Right.
have two amazing semi-finals coming up. Um, so yeah, first up we will have Perfect Split against Additional Pylons, and then later on this evening we'll have Micro Machine against Tychus. Um, So we have one Zerg, one Protoss, and two Terrans in the semi-finals.
Nice.
The Koreans will be proud. So yeah, let's get
Why don't,
straight into it,
yeah,
shall
let's
we?
just get started.
Yep.
Don't have much else to do. I'm excited. I just want to get into it now.
Awesome. Right, let me know when you have it all loaded up. I am ready to
All right,
go.
I'm ready.
Cool.
Ready when
Starting in
you are.
three, two, one, go. Oh. So yes, over in the left-hand corner, we have the red Zerg. It is perfect split. And over in the right hand corner, we have additional pylons, Protoss bots. Uh,
Just looking for a beat, and maybe we will find out what that additional pylon is for. I'm
yeah,
curious. No.
I don't know. But yeah, so I think I'd probably make perfect split for our favourite for this matchup. He was absolutely dominant in his group, going 9 for 1. Um, and just destroying everyone in his wake, basically, with a mass Zerg and a Mutalist strategy.
And none of these bots have been updated in the week since, right?
No, no, they're all the same bot that fought in the last round of the ladder.
I don't have it pulled up. I wonder if you do, if you're able to check if they've played already.
They haven't. They're in different groups.
Oh, it's
So,
AB versus BA. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Of course, Additional Pylons was finished second in the group, only by virtue of the head-to-head record against Tychus. The group was extremely tight. Although Additional Pylons does seem to be having trouble building his cyber core here for the moment. Seems to have got it up now.
Wow, this what a crappy pylon. This is
Yeah,
blocking one of the mineral patches already.
not the greatest start for Additional Pylons, but maybe just a bit of semi-final nerves, eh?
Yeah, or maybe just so overconfident that it
Yeah,
does what it wants.
yeah, pretty much. I think that's the case.
Are well, I'm reading Raf's comments. He wishes he already knew if Micro Machine was in the semis or not, and then that would help him choose who to root for.
Well, we'll find out later, Af. Sorry, I would have put yours first if I knew you were so desperate, but we have an order to these things.
Mind Me says the two Sims make it hard to place that pylon.
Yeah, I guess so, because it's slightly different on this map because you have the two
Ooh,
simulators
yeah,
on the same side rather than
yeah.
one on each side, which you do on a lot of maps. Um,
So additional pylon's first zealot is not doing too much. Gets surrounded by perfect split zerglings.
oh, okay,
That's
I
pretty
entirely
big.
missed that. Yeah.
The ability to surround that can get you really far with
Oh, here
zerglings.
comes another one.
Uh oh,
Uh,
it's
uh,
in a bad spot.
yeah. I think this is something additional pylons like to do is just send a couple of zealots out to scout first and see what's happening basically. Um, but it does look like there's a huge army at the moment for Perfect Split compared to what additional pylons has put out, but then you'd kind of
Oh
expect that
no,
for Zerg.
this map is not a good map for additional pylons as it puts a very forward nexus, and it might be because the main base and the third base are closer uh, in distance, just Euclidean distance, than the main base and the natural base.
It's something my bot actually had problem with as well. It's like you tried to figure out which expansion is closest to your main, and it's not
Oh no.
necessarily your natural.
Well, if you use the in-pathing grid distance, it would have been pretty obvious that the
Yeah,
natural, it would be a shorter path to get to the natural than to the third.
yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that happened.
Oh,
I
and
think it's like
comes the stalker in now as well. Oh, this poor stalker.
this is a lot of Zerglings
Yeah, there's a huge army for perfect split already.
on two bases. So he's got full drone saturation, and what he's done is just pumped out a couple rounds worth of Zerglings so that he's safe against any type of aggression.
Yeah,
The difference between his play and Kagamine's play, RIP, is that Kagamine takes a faster third base and so can drone up more, has the ability to drone up more with minerals, whereas Perfect Split is actually, this could just be an all-in. What do you think?
yeah.
Now that
I think he's going to go for it pretty soon. Like he hasn't taken any of his gases here, which tells me that he's not building into anything at the moment. Maybe.
he just took it off. Oh,
Yeah.
and now as I say that, he puts them back on
Ah.
and
So
takes a third base.
yeah, looks like the Zerglings are moving out to over here.
Oh, you know what it is? Is because he scouted no natural, so he was afraid of an aggressive play.
Oh yeah, of course. He's got this Overlord over here watching for that, and I don't think he knows to look out for the third base there. So it's possible that additional pylons kind of error would actually act in his favour here, but it might not be because if
Uh-oh.
perfect split attacks now, then that's going to be very bad news.
Well, if additional pylons attacks now,
Yes,
that's going to be
sorry.
equally bad news.
And we see,
And charge is finished, so it looks like this timing is going underway.
oh
But with only two gateways, this army is not going to be rebuilt very fast.
no,
Oh,
oh
someone's going to get easily surrounded.
yeah,
Let's see if perfect split actually nope, doesn't even loses a Zergling, I guess.
they're easily replaceable.
Very at the cost of what was that? Maybe like five or
Like
six
five or
zealots.
six, something like that. Yeah, like he's lost 7 at the moment, plus a stalker and another drone is coming in here. Oh god.
So Mind Me says that he's chalking this game up to a throwaway game as additional pylons gets accustomed to how perfect split plays.
Ah, okay. Well,
So it'll be
it's
interesting to see if it can develop a strategy that counters perfect splits because perfect split strategy is very straightforward, very I guess very methodical.
yes, yeah. I guess it is a best of 5, so there is room for mistakes in the first game and room for learning. So we'll see what happens. But at the moment, it doesn't look very good for additional pylons. I'm sorry to say.
Definitely not. Down by 20 probes, has a much smaller army. I think the saving grace is that additional pylons has +1 attack. That's always useful. Over 0/0 and has zealots, which aren't the worst against Zerglings. If you have enough zealots, if you attack in the right spots, it can be okay sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's always been the answer to a Zerg rush, hasn't it? Just get as many zealots as you can and take them out. But I'm looking at the amount of Zergs and I'm trying to be hopeful for additional pylons here, but there's not enough zealots there for this huge ball of Zerglings.
66 Zerglings against 16 zealots.
Yeah,
If perfect split moved across with these queens, did maybe like got an overlord to transport them or made a nidus worm or just aggressively spread creep, this could actually be pretty scary because having these queens with full energy, just huge amounts of tank ability, and also dealing a fair amount of damage too when in these types of numbers could be really scary. Just throwing that potential strategy out there.
yeah. As we see the
Oh no, like move commanding.
Oh, all these Zerglings are all pretty much dead now. I mean, he is taking down a few of those Zerglings, but not enough by the looks of things.
Yeah, that was a massacre. Ooh, Colossus is out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 7 Mutalisks are on the way.
But there isn't enough protection around this Colossus. The Colossus go down so easily if you surround them with Zerglings.
It might be okay if it can go up into the high ground here.
Yeah.
Huh. These Zerglings are not actually attacking.
No.
Stalkers aren't either.
That is weird. It's like just had some kind of like agreement between them there. You don't attack if I don't, but I don't think the Muters got that message anywhere.
Oh boy. Now, we'll see how additional pylons plays against these Mutalisks. I like how Blink is on the way. The Phoenix count is getting increased. Let's see. Phoenixes have 5 range. Mutalisks only have 3 or 4, I believe. They only have 3. So Phoenixes without the range upgrade can actually kite indefinitely against the Mutalisks. We'll see if that actually ends up happening, though.
Yeah, as long as you have like perfect micro on them. But we see a move out now from the Zerglings and the Muters, and this might be curtains for additional pylons. Oh.
Ah! Stalkers! Oh, the Phoenixes aren't microing.
No, and it looks like the Zerglings have just gone straight in for the base while the Muters have just gone for the army, and that's not going to work out well for additional pylons, unfortunately. But it does look like the Colossus is getting a few decent hits on these Zerglings around here.
Yeah, unfortunately, when the Zerg player is tripling your supply,
yeah,
you're only delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
This is a very scary attack, and I would say that it's kind of the pinnacle, the hallmark of Perfect Split's playstyle is being able to safely get up to this kind of a unit composition, get up to 200 supply, and then do the Muta dance.
Yeah. And Mutas against Colossus is a bad day for the Colossus, unfortunately.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I think it might be time to X2 through this. There's unfortunately no hope. 2 probes and 2 observers.
Yeah, sorry, additional pylons. Well, it is a best of 5, so
yeah, and now
still plenty of learning we can do on this.
You can basically learn for 1 more game, and then you gotta win 3-0 afterwards.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy, but I'm not counting him out just yet. Although, having said that, he still hasn't found his base over here. Oh,
look at this silly probe.
There he goes.
That probe just tried to build a forge when there was no pylon next to it.
Oh. So yeah, that was a pretty dominant game there for Perfect Split.
Yeah. Let's see. The next map is Port Alexander. I think we'll see a lot less bugs happen on this map compared to Automaton.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so for additional pylon's sake. Well, let me know as soon as you're loaded in.
I'm loaded in and I'm ready to go.
Cool. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So, on the top left-hand corner of Port Alexander is additional pylons, the red Protoss. And down in the bottom left, the blue Zerg of Perfect Split, 1-0 up in the series. So let's see if additional pylons makes any adjustments here. I hope he does. So I think we see a pretty similar build order to start with.
Yep, pretty normal. Although, 6 resources lost because of the extractor trick.
Oh.
So additional pylons off to a very, very strong start.
There we go. But yeah, so what kind of adjustments we think we needed from additional pylons to be able to get him back into this series? I'm guessing not losing those early zealots will probably be a good start. But
Yeah, most like hopefully we'll see some sort of either timing adjustment or some sort of different army comp, possibly.
yeah. So yeah, I don't think the mass zealots is a bad idea. It's just the way he sent them all in certain numbers
Yeah.
and just to die. I think that having mass zealots early on would be good for him, but just maybe group them up a bit more and produce more of a ball of Protoss Death Ball.
Yeah, and that's something you can't really do off of two gateways. And two gateways really isn't acceptable even on one basis if you're going for gateway units.
Yeah,
Charge was completed. There was Stargate, there was Colossus tech, and that could have just been the Stargate could have easily been 3 to 4 more gateways, and that would have provided a much heftier zealot count, and that might have been able to run over perfect split earlier on
yeah,
with maybe like a 8 gate timing that a human player does.
yeah. It's something that I do on ladder sometimes. It's just sort of like mass gateways, mass zealots, especially effective against Zerg because they don't really have like the strong early ground units to
Yeah,
see that off.
and with +1 attack, uh, I believe that the zealots 2-shot Zerglings.
Yeah, yeah, always worth going for those upgrades. I think we see the zealot coming in alone here now. Against 4 Zerglings, that's still going to be a
Well, unless it doesn't attack.
yeah,
Okay, took out 2 Zerglings. Perfect Split did not retreat the Zerglings, interestingly enough. You know, like pulling
yeah,
them back when they were weak.
yeah.
You just let them die.
But I think we see another zealot coming across here. I think this might be a similar to what we saw in the last game.
A lot of Zealots being made.
Yeah,
So the Zergling, or the Zealot dies. Another Zealot's walking across the map. Another Zealot's being made.
oh, I just see
This
a probe.
time, the Overlord sees the Nexus, so a fast third base is going down, and there
Yeah,
aren't too many Zerglings as there were last time.
but I think that's also quite bad news for additional pylons because um, he's obviously not uh, not going to rush with as many Zerglings as he could. Additional pylon says he's just looking around to see who's going to finish second. Well, if you keep going like this, it's probably going to be you. But yeah. So we see another zealot running in here.
Now, third gateway coming down is pretty nice.
Yeah,
I'd really like to see an explosion of gateways, though, and I don't really think that's something that we've seen used a lot yet in any of the tournaments, to my recollection.
no, no, I don't remember it just yet. But you know, I think this time additional pylons is closer in supply to perfect split, but it might have something to do with the fact that perfect split wants the early third hatchery rather than just massing Zerglings.
Yeah, possibly. 43 probes versus 43 drones, though. That's pretty great.
Yeah,
So, Perfect Split hasn't done the best job of droning up. Well, now the drones are coming in, but realistically, with better information, you could have
yeah,
eased stuff out ahead. And Perfect Split's only on 1 gas right now. So it's going to need at least another round of drones more to saturate additional gases to get those Evo chambers, to get Aspire. So though all of that scary tech is a long ways off.
yeah. But I don't think we're seeing the army come out from additional pylons. Actually, it's got a little bit of an army coming down now. I don't think he should be sending it across the map just yet, though.
Well, only 9 Zerglings out, a ton of drones being made.
Oh yeah,
This might hit at the worst possible timing, because after these drones are made, and when perfect split is fully saturated, it'll start making zerglings, and it might start making them at the well, as I say that, it hasn't started making any zerglings. Now it has.
Yeah.
They do some damage.
Actually, this army is getting a lot more success than the army in the last game did, so he's just got to take out these queens here. He can get to them, but we know Perfect Split does like to transfuse pretty effectively.
Perfect Split has no army.
But these queens are doing a huge job.
Oh, just attack move.
These zealots should be able to deal with these zerglings quite well. Now, if he can deal with the queens...
Charge is completing in 5 seconds, too. This is the timing. If additional pylons doesn't kill Perfect Split with this timing, then the Mutalisks are probably going to wipe the floor.
Yeah.
So much
Come
bug
on.
gap.
Oh, I think the zerglings are going to take out these stalkers now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Blink is on the way, but Perfect Split has about a lot of minerals saved up. Gonna start making Mutalisks now, and this is gonna be very scary for additional pylons.
Yeah.
Oh, if this Colossus came out maybe a minute earlier, that could have been a game changer too.
Yeah, I just don't think these stalkers are really microed well enough to deal with these zerglings. Although, all those queens are off creep now, so they're going to find it tough. But now we see the mutas coming out. And quite a large supply lead now for Perfect Split as well. As we see that Colossus go down. Are we? Oh no, it's saved.
Oh, Mutalisks are being transfused. No way they're going to die. Being very picky with actually attacking.
Yeah.
Protoss player is. That was close though. That could have been really good for additional pylons.
Yeah. I think if he'd have got that Colossus out into the initial attack when it was just zerglings, then he would have had a much better result from that fight. But the only thing additional pylons are going to take down is this wall here. Is unfortunate.
A really big factor in losing that initial battle too was, I think, an attack move. Just a simple attack move would have done better than all of the micro that units did. It wasted a lot of time and prevented a lot more damage could have been outputted with just attacking just attack with the attack move than with the micro.
Yeah. But I think we're seeing Perfect Split now getting up to near max supply. So I think he's probably planning an attack in the very near future. And
I do like additional pylons thought process, getting a second Stargate, Fleet Beacon, +1 air weapons, so transitioning into Phoenix to deal with the Mutalisks. But like we saw last game, I don't think it, even if it's getting the right unit comp, I don't think it has the right micro in place that could make use of it. Oh, this poor Phoenix.
oh, I think we're now seeing the beginning of the end. There's so many attacks at so many different places for Perfect Split now. The natural and the third is going down, and there's attacks coming in at the fourth as well.
This is a real Zerg swarm.
Yeah, this is scary.
It really is. I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way.
I would hate to play against this on a ladder game. I'd be like, what the hell? Oh. And we've got to hand it to Perfect Split. Like, additional pylons came through his group really well, and is a very, very well made bot. Like, this is no chump he's fighting against here. Like, you know, to do this against additional pylons, one scary performance. It's so impressive from Perfect Split.
All right, I guess GG is called here.
Let's go on to the next one.
Next game is going to be played on Parasite.
Yep.
Not really sure if the map is going to make a difference or not here. We'll see.
No, but well, hopefully. We'll see if additional pylons could at least pull one back. Although I have to say, it's looking extremely good for a Perfect Split at the moment with a 2-0 lead. Let me know when you're good to go.
I'm good to go. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, up in the top left-hand corner, 2-0 up is Perfect Split. And bottom right, it's fighting back additional pylons. Come on, we believe in you, additional pylons. You can get one.
Yeah. If additional pylons picks the right build and sticks with it, he can definitely reverse sweep. This is where reverse sweeps have happened before.
Yeah.
It's definitely not something that's impossible in this game by any means.
We saw it in the last final of the ladder tournament last season as well, where I think Sarsabot was 2-0. No, Essie was 2-0 up, and I think Sarsabot came back to draw 2-2, and then Seabot won the final match. So, although it wasn't a reverse sweep, it was very, very close. So,
looks like this is the worst possible strat that got picked.
It's going into a forge into gateway. Unless he wants to cannon rush, which, you know, cannon rushing might work.
Maybe DTs with the early 2 gases. Although oh no. None of the gas isn't really being mined at the moment. I wonder why it chose this.
Has it blocked off mining from that gas there? Or can it get... No, it can get through.
It's just not mining.
Okay. I thought that gateway had maybe blocked off the gas, which would have been a problem. But, yeah. So additional pylons seem to be acting in a very defensive way, building a couple of early cannons. I think maybe he's got the idea that Perfect Split is going to try and rush him, but oh god.
This is definitely the worst build we've seen so far in the series.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mind me. But look, you can be extremely proud. You got to the semi-finals, and although I'm not counting you out just yet, there are still chances. Yeah, it doesn't look good for you, I'm afraid. And I think this sacrificial zealot. I wonder who gets chosen as a sacrificial zealot to go over first. I mean, surely they know from the previous 2 games the first zealot to go over to the opposition base is probably going to die.
We can name him Larry.
Okay.
All right, Larry, got a simple task for you. Just go poke around the other side of the map. It's easy peasy. Nothing's even going on at 3 minutes.
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. Oh, poor Larry.
Damn it, Larry, we gave you one job. One simple
one job, yeah.
Go back to Ire.
Do they teleport out at the last minute? I don't know. Like, or do they actually just die?
I don't know enough about the lore to know.
Yeah.
But they teleport in and then they teleport out, maybe?
Yeah, I think Doctor was saying last season or something that the Protoss don't actually die. They just teleport out at the last second. But
maybe they lose their bodies, but their minds still survive, and then you got to go back and get a new one.
Yeah.
Some next level tech.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
It's like, get a new mind, guys. It's fine, but oh.
So what is this? Not to give up on this game, but if Perfect Split wins this, then Perfect Split will be in the finals, and we will have a TVZ finals
Oh,
guaranteed, because
absolutely.
the other
Yep.
group is Terran versus Terran.
Yeah. Yep. So TVZ finals. Uh, it was actually ZVP last time, so first Terran ever in the finals, and I think a very
Oh
very
wow.
late Nexus here.
I'd really like to see Perfect Split and Tychus play and see how Perfect Split does against Tychus's Marine Ball. I'm very curious to see, and I guess we'll see that guaranteed, regardless of if it's like first, second, or third place matches.
Yeah. So um, it depends if Micro Machine or Micro Machine and Terra and Tychus play next. So we'll see if that happens. But yeah, I think either finals will be worthy. Micro Machine was actually pretty close on a couple of occasions during the actual group matches to beating Perfect Split as well. So
You're
um,
right. You're right. It was very close.
so that might be a fun final to watch as well.
Oh, there is one situation where Perfect Split doesn't play against Tychus. That's if Perfect Split wins this, and then Micro Machine wins, and then Perfect Split beats Micro Machine. Then it won't play in the second, third place match. It'll be a rematch between Micro Machine and Tychus.
No, so we got to do like a semi-finals and finals and a third place match afterwards between the two losers.
Hold on. The winner of this group plays the winner of the next group,
Yes, yeah, winner of this
and that's the
semi-final.
finals, right?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. So if Perfect Split wins this series, then Perfect Split is in the finals.
yes.
And if Perfect Split is in the finals and Perfect Split wins, then Perfect Split doesn't play anymore.
No, that's the final.
Yeah. So if Perfect Split plays Micro Machine in the final and Perfect Split wins, then it will be a Micro Machine versus Tychus rematch for second, third place.
Well, that depends on the outcome of the additional pylons against the loser of the next match as well.
Okay, so what happens there? Or
Just,
oh, I
it's,
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
yeah, it's a straight semi-final and final. So the reason for not doing a double elimination is that essentially um, the problem is that we don't want to have two best of fives between the same bots, essentially.
So Mind Me says FF to next match. Is that something? Can we overrule the bot and listen to the owner and accept this forfeit?
Okay, let's just go and fast forward this then, shall we?
Okay,
Mind Me has already given up.
we
I'm
can
gonna go.
execute.
I'm gonna go X2.
So many cannons.
I know. Might make a difference, but we don't know. I mean, it looks like a very bad build order against Perfect Split, but we'll watch it on a bit of a faster pace and see.
Just an observation is that the cannons are placed in between the main base and the natural base, which I would say is an interesting placement.
Yeah,
Well, so it says a lot about I don't know. It's just interesting for me to see that. That's
yeah.
all. Makes me think about stuff.
Something interesting is happening here. The Zerg Rush is running in here as the rest of the army goes to try and attack, but it does look like...
Base trade.
Oh no, not even that. This is the beginning of the end. Well, not even the beginning, it's probably the end for additional pylons.
Can this Colossus get up to 100 kills? That would be pretty
That
impressive.
would be pretty impressive. I don't know how much he's on at the moment. 38. 42? 45.
It has the cannons to protect it against mutalisks.
Yeah.
So...
Halfway there.
I think it is possible.
No, it's down. I think it was something around 60 odd by the time it went down, but
58. Okay. Not close enough. All right, so this
So there we
concludes
have it. Yeah.
the first semifinals.
Congratulations to Perfect Split. Congratulations, Chippy Dip, who made it. Um, and commiserations to Additional Pylons. It done fantastically well to get through the group. We can't take it away from that. It was a great performance in its group game. That it lost to a amazing bot in Perfect Split is no disgrace. So yeah, congratulations. Anyway, on to our next semi-final, I guess.
Yep, we got Micro Machine and Tychus, and the first map is Cerulean Fall, LE.
Hopefully, hopefully we'll see
I'm
a
ready.
better fight this time. Cool, I'm just loading in. Let me just get the window up. Cool, so we're ready for our second semi-final. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Why is this map called Cerulean Fall instead of Cerulean Falls with an S at the end?
I don't know. Maybe it's not like a waterfall or something. It's just like a where you fall to earth after being hit in the head. I don't know.
I wonder what planet we're on. I don't see any water.
No. I mean, looks pretty kind of like dead and deserty, so I have to look it up in the lore.
Yeah, it looks like my backyard.
Yeah. So yeah, just to introduce the bots, Tychus is playing in blue in the bottom left, and Micro Machine in red in the top right. Yeah. So I know people have suggested having like intro music for the bots, which is something I might do next time. I know Probots has that. I haven't managed to do that myself yet, so...
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You can get them to send a YouTube link, play the first, even send the exact part that you want to play the song, and that can just be kind of...
Or just even a 5-second clip, just a 5-second audio file, just send it to me. It's like, fine.
Yeah.
So, Yamabushi was saying, Cerulean walked over the edge of that map and has fallen into the void. So, that's...
Cerulean a person? A place?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hey Google, what is Cerulean in Starcraft?
I found these results.
Okay, you're not going to read it to me?
No.
Okay. My favorite thing to do now with Google Assistant is just to be like, hey Google, what is the time while I'm lying in bed?
See, I used to have a girlfriend that I used to phone up and ask her the time when I was in uni, because like I had one of those old analog phones that didn't have the actual time on it, and it was like easier to phone someone to ask them the time than to actually go through the menu and find the time.
Wow.
She got rather annoyed at me. That's probably why we're not together anymore. But,
Probably.
Yeah. So,
Uh-oh.
Micro Machine's lost his first Reaper. That's not the great start.
Yeah, I went into the wrong corner there.
Yeah. But it's a nice little scout. He does see the... did he see the factory? No, he didn't see the factory, so...
I don't think it even mattered.
Yeah. By this point, we know Micro Machine strategy. It's a very effective strategy, so... Let's see.
I guess my Google phone activated Raf's Google phone.
Oh.
So this Widow Mine, it's a very fast Widow Mine. We got a fast Cyclone too. Against what is going to be a Banshee, and wow, that SCV at the natural blocked Micro Machines Command Center for a good amount of time. But so a Widow Mine and a Cyclone against the Banshee, Reapers, and Hellions. Just
another Cyclone coming out.
But all of that could be completely useless if there's no Raven or detection.
Yeah, so Cyclone is doing some work on that Reaper there. Micro Machine interestingly starts off with the Banshee's production now, and the cloak is coming out as well.
Now, what if this Cyclone goes across the map? What is there to stop it? Even if the Banshee gets out, I think the Banshee beats or the Cyclone beats the Banshee. Oh, the Cyclone's coming back.
It beats the cloak, certainly. It looks like it's seen that Reaper there and smelling blood.
Oh, so it's getting dragged back.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Smart, buying time. That's really what we need here until cloak is finished.
Yeah.
Banshee could get caught in the crossfire of the Cyclone. That would be really terrible.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh no, there we go.
Oh, but the cooldowns on, or the lock-ons on cooldown, and the Banshee killed the Cyclone. That's a pretty big win.
Yeah, this is looking good for Micro Machine at the moment.
Yeah, one turret coming up in the main base. There's no turret in the natural.
Oh, and it looks like it's got cloak finished, so this is going to be pretty bad for these poor Marines stuck down here.
Ooh, can this other turret... There's a turret being built on top of the main base ramp. Now, if that gets built in time, that would actually shut down this Banshee, I think.
Yeah.
It would...
But it looks like the SCV building it got taken out. So there's another one coming up here.
Oh,
so turret's finished.
Yeah.
And looks like it's scaring the Banshees off.
Very fast third center being built.
Yep. Oh, that Banshee survives just about.
Oh boy. Well, it looks like that was a successful Banshee harass hold.
Yeah. For the moment, at least. The detection isn't perfect here, but he does have the planetary fortress, so. Although it does look like the Banshee can get some kills off from behind over here.
I think the range of the missile turret is going to prevent that. There might be a sweet spot at the very edge of the left gas in the main base.
Just right over here, I think you can probably get a few kills.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. We've got the Vikings coming down, so...
Ooh, this is so close. Like,
yeah.
it knows because it's a computer, but a human wouldn't be so accurate. Uh-oh. These Banshees are now out of energy, so they have to run away.
Yeah.
And Banshee speed's not being built right now.
It does look like this Raven's going to go down. Ooh, nice. And another Banshee goes down, and possibly the other one might get away. But it does look like this Reaper is surprisingly successful at stopping this third CC going down over here.
Yeah, 4 kills. Going on to 5 and 6 soon.
And the Banshee's coming over here to back it up.
Oh, what is Micro Machines Viking doing? It's like, kind of, it wants to fight, it doesn't really want to fight.
Yeah.
Ooh. Vikings land! Oh my gosh. And then they go up. Alright, that Reaper, that was a very strong Reaper. So how many workers have been killed? 23 workers have been killed already.
Yeah. That's insane amount from Micro Machine.
And in the main base, Micro Machine is tearing apart all of these buildings. Oh my gosh, and Tychus is probably just going to keep sending SCVs to build. Oh my gosh, there's a Viking on the ground from Micro Machine.
Wow, he's absolutely dominating.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just 28 workers left from Tychus now. I'm like, I feel sorry for these Marines. Like, at least Larry from the last game knew what was killing him. These Marines just have no idea.
Oh, bye-bye Raven.
Yeah. But that's
Wonder.
that's not going to hurt
I
him
believe
too
it
much,
was.
I
I
don't think.
believe it was there to detect widow mines.
Yeah.
But let's see. There are 4 widow mines around here. Ooh, Viking versus Viking. Oh,
Oh,
wait, what?
even
Micro
that's going
Machine-
Micro Machine's way.
Oh, it attacked the Banshee.
Ah.
That's usually not supposed to happen. Hmm.
At this point, it's an SCV slaughter. Like, 47 workers have gone down.
Yeah. Looking at the army supplies are kind of even. It's just the SCV count is so
Yeah.
lopsided right now. Now, how will... I guess Micro Machine has all of the cards right now, but how will Micro Machine finish the game? We got 5 Vikings, 1 Reaper, 1 Raven that can go past the turrets.
Yeah. I think at some point Micro Machine realizes he just has a critical mass of Banshees and can go and take the turret himself. But yeah, there is no let up from Micro Machine here. It's just constant pressure.
I think the Marauder's trying to attack the Banshees, but it can't.
It can't do it.
And I don't know what the Banshees are trying to do. Huh. Oh, wow, some Marauder micro going on now.
Wow. Where is that? Oh no. So yeah, just down to 13 workers now left for Tychus.
There was actual medevac micro. I wonder, I've never seen that before. I didn't know that Tychus could do that.
That's pretty impressive. I don't think it's going to save him in this game.
Yeah. There's now a critical mass, and these turrets are being taken down one by one.
Yeah. So with just 1 army supply and 10 workers, I think we're calling X2 here.
Yep. We all want to see how this ends.
Yeah. Micro Machine does take a while to kill them sometimes, but he is very effective.
Very thorough.
So,
Oh my gosh, the buildings get lifted.
yeah, they're burning down pretty fast though, so...
Do you want to explore this?
Yeah, let's go.
I wonder, I thought Tychus was one of the bots with the auto GG.
I think he is, but only once he loses the last command center. Or, wait, where's there a building left? I can't see anything. Oh wait, oh, there's a supply depot left there.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that was a good game. That was pretty close. Could have gone either way, but I think we have. I think that's a good win from Micro Machine. On to game 2. I think this one's Parasite.
Yep, I'm loaded and ready.
Cool. I'm just loading in now. Right, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So, down in the bottom right-hand corner, it's Tychus looking to pull this one back. And up in the top left, it is Micro Machine, or Blue Terran, with a 1-0 lead. So yeah, I think it could have gone either way. I think if Tychus could have got the turrets up a bit sooner and possibly gone across the map with that cyclone, it would have been a very different story. So we'll see how this goes.
Micro Machine was still able to do a lot of damage, despite even after the turrets got up. I think that's
Yeah.
where most of the damage occurred. Even
Yeah, um, I think the map size might play a role as well. So obviously Parasite is not a huge map, but
okay,
yeah, I think Cerulean Fall was slightly shorter rush distance, so it's possible that might play a role there.
yeah, you're definitely right about that. And if Tychus's Cyclone can get across the map faster, that could make a big difference too.
Yeah. And also, I'm sure Tychus has a bunch of different strategies he wants to try out as well, so we'll have to see.
Oh, so this spray ability, is that in the API? Where you spray decal with the SCV?
I think it is, yeah. I haven't used it myself, but
Definitely got to see more of that.
oh hell
No.
yeah. I'm going to make it mandatory for all bots next season.
That and the theme song.
Yeah. See, we can have some fun with this.
All right, first Reaper is roaming around map.
Yeah, on his way. Let's see. There's not much. There's a few Marines out for.
The Reaper taking a
Tychus.
longer path to go around.
But he's found a nice way in around the back here.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
very nice.
But I don't think he's going to manage to get any SCVs with this. But at least it was a bit more successful than the first Reaper of the last game, which died straight away.
This one pretty much died straight away too.
At least he got a scout off.
Did he? He didn't see the factory or the command center.
Really? Oh no! You missed it entirely.
This is a different build from Tychus.
Yeah.
Tychus is getting a fast command center, and the Cyclone is delayed this time. I wonder why that is, why it changed, what it saw.
It might have learned from the last game. So, all the Reapers coming back in for another go. And looks like the mine's going to try and burrow in here as we see a Cyclone come out.
Oh, so Tyr says that he tried to use the dance ability, but that didn't work. That's really unfortunate.
Oh. Dance ability is the most effective ability.
Oh, but sending a chat command to dance works. Oh yeah, because you do have to send you activate it by the chat. It's not a unit thing that you click, I guess.
No.
It's a bit confusing.
Oh wait, so this Cyclone just came all the way across the map and then turned back, and I've no idea why. Oh, there is a Reaper there, but
Maybe it's going back to chase the Reaper in the main base.
no.
Reaper dies, Cyclone turns back.
Yeah.
Turns around.
So, what has Micro Machine got at home to deal with this? Not a lot, to be honest. There is a Banshee coming out in a moment, but that's...
And no detection.
No.
Oh, the Banshee! What are you doing? Banshee is going all the way across to kill the Cyclone.
Oh. It's not going to do it. I think it's programmed just to go across the map and try and take out the opponent's base, but there we go. Here comes the Cloaked Banshee.
Oh my gosh, it was all the way on the other side of the map. There were no SCV, or there was no turrets or detection, and they just decided to go all the way back to deal with that one Cyclone.
Yeah. And now we have 2 turrets up in the bases of Tychus. So I don't know if this will help out. And Tychus takes down one of the Vikings as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty rough. Tychus in a good position right now.
Yeah.
Bert's already up earlier, like you said. If Tychus can get them up earlier, he's probably going to be in a much better position.
That Banshee is about to run out of energy and possibly go down to these Marines. But wait, that Banshee is not cloaking. Well, okay.
Almost goes down too.
Yeah.
Now, Tychus has a pretty scary army to the point where having Banshees where Micro Machine might not have enough Banshees, and Banshees might be too low on energy that it's not going to matter if there's cloak or if there isn't cloak detection.
Yeah, if you can get enough Marines out, it doesn't matter how many Banshees you have, you're still going down. But interestingly, what's happening with these SCVs at Micro Machines Natural? Oh, okay. Oh, they were just repairing. Sorry, I didn't even see the Banshee above
Yeah.
it.
Now,
Oh.
also in the main base too, they're repairing.
Yeah, Tychus is sending a couple of medevacs across the map here.
Oh, geez, this is gonna hurt.
This is going to be painful for Micro Machine.
Very.
Oh. Looks like they're going directly into the main.
Uh-oh. This is a doom drop for sure.
Yeah.
Only Marine though. At least there isn't a Widow Mine. That could.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it makes a big of a difference, but hey, at least if you're gonna be stabbed 16 times instead of 17 times, it's nice.
Yeah. But the medevac's gone. The medevac isn't backing up these Marines. There's no
Yeah,
healers here.
they never do. Oh yeah, you're right. So these Marines are gonna stim out. There's still so many of them though.
Yeah.
Stim lasts so long.
That's so many workers gone down for Micro Machine.
Okay, so now the Marines can be cleaned up at least, but wow, that was pretty big.
Those poor Marines, if those medevacs had hung around, there's a good chance that he would have done a lot more damage, but... Poor guys. So yeah, Tiger still has a pretty decent sized army and almost over double the workers now, so he should be able to ramp up to a pretty decent army very quickly.
Almost double the bases.
Yeah.
Too. Oh, and the Banshees are too weak. There's not enough SCVs to repair the Banshees.
No.
Vikings go down, but where is Tychus's army? Tychus actually has less of an army than Micro Machine.
Yeah, he's 21 army. I don't know where that army is.
I think the Banshees just ate everything up.
Yeah. Well, Tychus, get some detection. If Tychus could build a single Raven, like, he would be 100% win this game. Oh, nice hit on the Widow Mines there.
Yeah. Uh-oh, the SCVs have +1 armor, so now they're gonna take 3 shots to die.
Yeah.
That's always a sucky feeling. It's great when things die in 2 hits, though.
Yeah. Well, Micro Machine is building up his workers now a bit more.
If these Banshees can possibly find some more sweet spots and maybe catch some SCVs in transit, or keep the army supply low enough, Micro Machine might be able to come back.
It's possible. Rafa was saying in chat that it's probably GG because he's lost too many workers, but I don't know. There's not enough detection.
The important thing here is that Micro Machine still has an army.
Yeah.
So, despite losing a lot of workers, Power of Mules gives you a very strong income. And it's 3 orbitals against what? 2 orbitals.
Yeah.
2 more mules. So that really keeps a Terran player in the game when they've lost a bunch of workers like this. Oh, Micro Machine's Raven dies again. So these Banshees are starting to lose their effectiveness, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we're starting to see Tychus making a move here. It looks like he's going out and trying to attack. Does this Banshee have enough energy? He doesn't. Oh, just about. I wonder if he can take down this base here.
Oh no, Micro Machine isn't making more Banshees right now, at least in this production round. And Banshees is really what, well, I guess Micro Machine needs some of the Vikings to deal with Tychus's Vikings too.
Yeah. That's really going to help him with dealing with the anti-air as well, which means that his Banshees have even more pressure in the air. But he didn't get to take down this base here, so... Although having said that, there's still a huge army supply lead for Tychus right now.
Yeah. It's because of that huge economy advantage that we've been seeing the whole game.
Although the Raven's going to go down again by the looks of things. No?
Oh, SCVs are being brought to do something.
Wow. I don't know what, unless they're just chasing the Banshees around trying to repair them.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think, like, the Banshees are going back to base to repair, but the SCVs are chasing them all around the map. Like, come back here, I want to repair you!
Well, it looks like they don't really have much else to do.
Yeah.
I guess they felt like they needed to help out on the war front.
Looks like this attack at the third is getting cleaned up. These Banshees are about to run out of energy, and there's another round incoming, so...
Uh-oh.
Very soon, I think we're gonna...
We're not all out of energy.
Oh,
So many Vikings.
yeah. That's a bunch of Banshees are taken down here. And this Banshee here is very low on energy as well.
Wow. Tychus is... Okay, it was just distracted.
Yeah. Gonna take out the Raven maybe? Yep, Raven goes down.
Now would be a great time to use the scan. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, it might be safe to X2 this now. We've seen this is just going to be a slow cleanup from here on out.
Yeah, possibly. I'll just keep it going for a few minutes because I think the Micro Machine is still definitely in this.
What makes you say that?
If he can pull out a bunch more Banshees, and, he's still got 50 workers. Still got a decent worker supply, and he's still on 3 bases. So.
Oh, these Marines are two already. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a huge supply lead now for Tychus, though. I think if he takes down this base, I think we can call it. But let's see him take down the third. Although, wow. Hero SCV's on the repair.
Their units. This planetary fortress is doing huge work.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. That's insane.
Like Vikings. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What?
Has Tychus just thrown this? Although
Micro
the
Machine has no income. Well, I guess he still has this natural base.
Yeah.
But he needs the SCVs to mine too. He's going to run out of money and he's not going to be able to repair any longer. That's the biggest issue right now.
That's what's just
Wow.
happened.
Planetary Fortress has 53 kills.
Wow. That's a hero right there. 53 kills. That is insane. Right, so I think Tychus' plan here is just to kind of like regroup and try and do the same thing, but a bit more successfully.
Oh, Micro Machine's wasting his energy because of the Widow Mines.
Yeah.
It saw the Widow Mine on cooldown, so it's like, time to cloak against it. So none of the Banshees are going to have any energy by the time this next wave comes. There's a tank with this push. This is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's see how many kills this hero planetary fortress can get.
Oh, the Widow Mine's getting cleaned up. That's nice.
It does look like these Banshees are going down.
Oh, Micro Machine has 33 SCVs at the natural.
The Banshee does look like it's going down this time. On 62 kills. What a hero.
Just did not have enough SCVs repairing that planetary fortress.
So I think now it is GG, pretty much.
Alright.
Let's X2 this. All the SCVs are going out.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of SCVs. There's so many SCVs that they didn't all die in the run through.
There is 0 income now from Micro Machine.
So I guess this is gonna make us 1-1.
Yeah, so we have ourselves a series.
We do.
Micro Machine pineapples. Should we call it the pineapple? Yeah, we can call it the pineapple.
Pineapple's out.
Right, so let's go into Darkness Sanctuary.
Got apple, pen, pineapple.
So.
All right. Next game is Darkness Sanctuary.
Yep.
4-player map. I'm loaded up. I'm ready to go.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, up in the top left-hand corner, Micro Machine has spawned, and it's going to be the top spawn also for Tychus on the right-hand corner. So no cross-map play here. You think that benefits Micro Machine slightly? Allows Tychus to get a bit earlier harassing? Or...
This map is so big. I think that this is going to go to the late game, and Tychus, from what I've seen, Tychus generally looks like a very well-rounded late game bot.
Yeah. No,
always getting the upgrades, has production, has a lot of bases, and that's all you really need to do well in the late game.
But it also does add that extra element of randomness into it. So Micro Machine will have to scout out first, and it does kind of depend on where he does go to scout. So
I don't think that's going to make too big of a difference in this matchup.
Yeah.
The randomness element is like, what's a good analogy? Like what do you like? There's a random element for lunch today. You either get a turkey sandwich or a chicken club sandwich.
Yeah.
You don't one, but you're still getting lunch. You're still getting a good sandwich.
Yeah. I guess so. As long as you're not getting a shit sandwich. So, which one would you say is a turkey sandwich, and which one would you say is a chicken? I'm only joking with you. Don't have to answer that one.
Well, I don't see any bacon on either of those, so
yeah, fair enough.
I couldn't care less.
You think either one of these is vegetarian?
After
the amount they've killed, probably not. But
maybe Micro Machine, because it relies more on machines. Because Tychus, you definitely can't feed an army with vegetables. That just doesn't work.
No.
Maybe though. Maybe with rice. No, probably not.
Yeah.
SCVs are humans, right? They're humans in the. I think they're humans in little machine machine armor types.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Maybe anyone in chat has got the lore or anything like that. But so yeah, this time it does look like this scout actually has seen the factory over here, and he's seen. So yes.
Ooh, it survives
and
too.
And it's gonna survive. Wow. So he is batting above average for that Reaper for this series at least. And it looks like this one's gonna get the SCV. So...
Nice, and going in.
Yep.
Very nice. Off to some good Reaper harass. And this is a great map for Reaper harass because you have such a big line that you can jump up and down from. That's really where Reapers excel at.
Yeah. So this Reaper, I think, is getting a good amount of harass compared to our previous games. So
It's gonna need it. Micro Machine has not taken a command center yet.
okay. I wonder
So,
what the reason for that is.
well, rushing this, I know the economic reason, because there's an engineering bay, there's a missile turret, and high-sec auto tracking is being researched. Why that is, maybe it's the scouting information that the Reapers did not get the first 2 games.
Yeah.
That Micro Machine decided differently. And this is hurting Micro Machine a lot, because there's no need for this eBay high-sec auto tracking in the missile turret.
No, I think. So he's getting his second base now, his natural, and he's got his first Banshee coming across. Let's see what it can do.
I think that these close positions will favor Micro Machine because of the fast air distance that it takes to get the Banshee from one side to the other. Oh, Cyclone from
Oh,
Tychus.
Can't quite get in.
Uh-oh, but locking onto the Banshee. Is this Banshee
Might
gonna
take it out. Might just. Yes! Oh, they got the kill on each other.
Oh, can you change the score to 1-1?
Oh, shit. Sorry. There we go. Apologies, guys.
Shout out to Merfolk for calling that out.
Yep. Thank you very much. So, I think we've got another Banshee coming across now. Let's see if that is any more successful than the last. But we've already got a couple of turrets out for Tychus.
There is no turret in between the 2 bases like we saw in the other games.
No.
That could be a big deal. So now I'm going to say that these positions also don't quite... Like, the most favorable position Micro Machine could have had this game would have been the bottom right position, because he would have been able to have equal access to both of the bases.
Yeah.
This is the second most favorable position just because of the close air. And I guess it'll be able to get some damage done onto the army, but not so much economic damage. Ooh.
No, I'm not sure if he actually took out any of the SCVs there, but
I don't think anything died, and
No.
took a lot of damage in the process.
so we've got another Banshee coming across here now. Oh, the SCV decided the wrong moment to go expand.
Viking! Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, so not quite successful opening from Micro Machine.
Definitely not. Micro Machine is very behind right now. But these units don't know what's hitting them. They might...
Oh.
The entire army might be able to get taken out if...
Oh, poor army.
Well, I guess the cloak is going to be finished. Oh, is Banshee's... Yeah, Banshee speed is done now. That's great.
Oh. Yeah, that's bad news for Tychus.
Yeah, Tychus' push got cleaned up before it even really left the nest.
Yeah, it didn't even get out of its own base, pretty much.
Over before it started.
I think what this is doing is, I think what we saw last game, where Tychus was able to load up his medevacs with a couple of full medevacs worth of marines and go and take out all the workers of Micro Machine. That might not happen this time because of all the marines that have been killed.
Yeah, you're right. That could have been pretty big.
Yeah. He is stimming his marines to try and pick up this Raven. Looks like that Raven's going to go down.
Oh, Raven!
So that's a big pickup for Tychus right there.
Yeah, Ravens are expensive units, and to throw them away like that,
Yeah.
it's money down the drain. Look at this the medevac micro here.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, they still can't see what's killing them.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, both players are getting onto the 3 base stage, and all things said and done, it's a pretty even game so far. These Banshees have really been able to do a great job at keeping the army from getting out of control.
yeah, but I think like although Tychus does have a lot higher army at the moment, he's just not using it properly. And that Banshee is so close to death there.
Gets in range of the turret and then gets so close to dying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, another Viking and Raven coming through, and they usually end up dying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You might be able to keep the Viking alive for a certain amount of time. But certainly that Viking is going down. The Banshee taking some damage.
These units almost actually help because the Viking and the Raven are able to lure out Tychus's army, as we're seeing, and allow the Banshees to pick things off. So I guess in a weird way, you get stuff out of it.
Yeah.
It's not a complete throwaway.
It's like the I'm helping thing. But no, it's doing a good job in that. But I don't quite think that's exactly what he meant to do.
Wow, Tychus's 4th base is super far away.
Yeah.
Both players taking their 4th bases around the same time, and neither is in a terrible position right now.
No, Micro Machine has caught up and overtaken on workers now, so...
How long Banshees have had a speed upgrade for? Yeah, since Legacy.
Yeah.
I believe it was a Legacy patch.
No, I wasn't really playing much for Legacy, so I just have always thought of them as having that upgrade.
Definitely a Legacy,
Yeah.
the voice thing. But when did the beta come out? Was that in 2000? At the end of 2016? Has it been like almost 5 years?
It's been a while, yeah.
It's scary. Time flies.
Yeah. Wasted too much time on this game. Or, not wasted, but...
Invested or
Yes.
spent.
Yes, yeah, I think that's fair. It looks like all of these...
Ooh, these Widow
some nice
mines.
mines!
Oh,
That
but the Raven's here.
Raven
The
sees it.
Raven's
And
not
Raven went
here.
down to the mine. Oh. But yeah, Tychus
So-
is building a 5th base now, looks like. And a 6th. So
What actually happens here, I think we're just going to see a very large war of attrition where I'm not really sure how you win at this point.
you just have to go and take out the bases.
Oh, Tychus has a lot of Vikings, wow.
Yeah. But I don't know if he's going to be able to get this 5th base up here.
Well, these Banshees keep running out of cloak energy. That's a big issue.
Yeah. One thing Tychus does seem to be doing, he does seem to be keeping the Banshee count down to a reasonable level. So it's down on to 3 now. So
Yeah, Micro Machine just threw away a lot of Banshees in the last minute or so.
now he's coming in to take out this Planetary Fortress. And I think we saw Tychus army against Planetary Fortress in the last game, so it might be not be an easy take for him.
Neither player is showing any signs of weakness. Looking at the resources lost tab, Micro Machine has lost slightly more, but they're within 2,000 resources of each other.
It's
They're within
hugely
range.
close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Oh, and there's a few more Banshees out now and they're taking down this army. This army's coming forward for the Raven. Is it going to get the Raven down? Looks like the Raven's gone down again. And coming in for
There's
this
no way.
Banshee Fortress.
There's no way Banshee Speed was in Wings of Liberty. And It possibly could have been in Heart of the Swarm, but I don't recall. There's no way it was in Wings of Liberty, though.
Well, these Banshees are both out of energy and probably going down. Well, this might be a very, very long game, guys. But it's interesting. Like,
oh, look at the resources piled up. Micro Machine has no gas and a ton of minerals, whereas Tychus has no minerals and a ton of gas.
Oh,
wow! Micro Machine has 10 starports.
wow. But he's not
Tychus
producing
has...
anything out of them. He's not fully utilising them at the moment.
It's literally all just Banshees and Vikings. Ugh. This could be an issue, though. There's a lot of Widow Mines with tunneling claws.
Yeah. How's he thinking about Ravens there? Yeah.
It's nice that the Raven's there. Okay, that's good. The Vikings aren't scaring anything away right now. But there's a big Viking count, and that's scaring me for Micro Machine.
Yeah.
Because these Banshees run out of energy eventually. And once they do, well...
Yes. But he's producing more and more all the time, and he's not going to run out of minerals anytime soon, because he's on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bases. They're both on 6 bases, I believe. Yeah. So, as I said, this could be a very long game. Actually,
Roth says that this game is over because there's a death ball of Vikings and his bot has no answer to it.
it's not quite over yet. If you can get the Banshee speed, if you get the Banshees taking out all the ground army, then yeah.
Well, the Vikings also can act as a ground army too.
Yeah.
That's the very scary part.
But it does look like the Vikings are landing here and getting taken down. So
That's one way to take
Yeah.
the Viking count out.
oh, a nice hit there from the mine.
These Vikings have Micro Machines, or Tychus's Vikings have +1 armor, +0 attack. Micro Machines Vikings have +1 attack, but no armor.
Yeah.
Looks like neither player is investing in more air upgrades. Ooh, so Micro Machine has 6 SCVs that are idle in the main base. Wonder if they're gonna move.
Oh yeah. I think they're just the ones that got left after he's mined out his geezer. But it does look like Tychus is coming across with a push. Is he going to go for this one or this one? But it's leaving his main base a bit exposed. Okay. What's your plan, Tychus? So Tychus is coming in here at the Planetary Fortress. We know what happened last time we hit a Planetary Fortress. You can do it, Tychus.
Ooh, there's 2 tanks and
yeah.
these Vikings do. Our planetary fortresses mechanical? They are mechanical,
Yeah.
so the Vikings do 100%, or not 100%, but like 80% extra damage against mechanical.
So
Do they
that's
even outrange a planetary on
Yeah.
the ground?
so that's one base down. There's only 5 more to go. Actually 6 more to go. That was the 7th base.
Micro Machine is now out of money, it looks like. 82 SCVs and 3 more are in the production tab. There are still 6, well there's like 9 there's still the 6 in the empty gas geysers in the main base that are not contributing. They're not pulling their fair shares worth of work. Oh, there! I just saw a mule land in the main base.
Why?
So this Viking ball, we know that it's not going to get defeated.
No.
Is there a way that Micro Machine can somehow lure the Viking ball into this planetary fortress with the missile turret?
Yeah. Well, that might be a way you can actually pull this out. Because he is still up in supply, up in workers, and doing pretty
Banshees
well.
are, the Banshees are
definitely-
just fast enough that they can react and move away from the Vikings before the Vikings have a chance to shoot. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, it does look like he's losing a few Banshees here to those Vikings.
Well, Vikings or the Banshees are on top of the production. That's good.
But Tychus has got his Viking ball here, and he is making short work of these Banshees. So that might have been a critical point for Tychus.
I guess there's really no way that Micro Machine can win because since Tychus has the air count, Micro Machine doesn't have enough, cannot keep the Ravens alive, and because of that, we see the Widow Mines increasing.
But the problem might come if Tychus tries to push into one of these hero planetary fortresses, that he could lose his entire army quite easily.
Tychus's entire army is comprised mostly of Vikings at this point.
Yeah.
Tychus's army, like if Tychus keeps losing the Marines but doesn't lose the Vikings, then the Viking count keeps growing, the Marine count stays low, and that's actually what Tychus wants. And after a certain amount of Vikings, I think that anything on the ground isn't going to stand a chance.
Yeah.
Especially because the planetary does not. Well, how much? Gotta check how much range a Viking has on the ground because Micro Machine has the plus, the high-sec auto turret upgrade, so it increases the range of the planetary fortress by 1.
Yeah.
If a Viking only has 7 range, then it doesn't outrange the planetary anymore,
No.
which is a small comfort.
So it should be good for Tychus, but we'll see. Like, I mean, the only worry is the number of bases, and I don't see. Like, Tychus has a few bases left. Might come down to a mineral war.
Oh darn! Stay landed for a little bit longer, Viking.
These Vikings are probably going to take some huge amount of damage, but it does look like he's taking out the SCVs this time, which he didn't last time.
Yeah, you're right. And Micro Machine has no minerals to repair either.
Yeah.
Oh. This Viking count's thinning out. This turret's doing a lot of work.
Tychus,
A lot of work.
Oh wow. That's. So yeah, so the planetary goes down, and it does look like Tychus can now push into the main, maybe.
It's 7 Vikings against 3, so Tychus really needs to throw away his Vikings somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, some nice hits from those mines.
Ooh.
Another one, it's gone.
I wonder what made the Banshees go in range of the mines. They've been so good about staying out of range.
I don't think they could see it. I don't think they knew it was there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Tychus might have just done it.
That was a pretty gnarly fight.
Yeah.
I do agree with you that Tychus came out very far ahead, and Tychus has a healthy amount of mineral income. Micro Machine's starting to struggle, so Micro Machine's no longer going to be able to output enough units to end Tychus.
But with only 6 Banshees left, and a lot of them are running low on energy, I don't know if he has enough to hold this push. So see.
Uh-oh, on top of the production, this is really bad.
Those Banshees are going to uncloak very, very soon. There they go. And here come the Vikings. But the Vikings can't catch them. As we see a push from Tychus coming over into the bottom right-hand corner here. Oh, into another planetary.
We found the base. Oh, what is this up? high capacity fuel tanks. Oh, for the medevacs.
Yeah. There we go. Another base down for Micro Machine.
That planetary got smacked, unlike in earlier games, because these Marines are 3-3 now. They're very scary. You can't really mess with them.
No.
I think we're just kind of waiting for the final push now from Tychus. It doesn't look like
it might be coming here.
And once Micro Machine loses the main base, I don't think Micro Machine has any programming to allow it to rebuild in other places.
There's no production outside of the main base for Micro Machine right now. So
sadly, this production is not even producing anything.
Yeah.
SCVs are being made, but
5 SCVs and a couple of Vikings, but no more Banshees coming out.
I'm surprised that Micro Machine makes SCVs past 80. It's at 84 and oh my! I wonder if there's an SCV cap.
Some bots don't have them, but yeah. So Tychus is now going into the third, while the Vikings are over here. I think it might be time to X2 this.
Alright.
I told you it was going to be a long game, and it was. It was a really close game for a long time, but I think those Vikings are really just put the nail in the coffin there. No hero planetary this time, unfortunately for him. As it looks like Tychus is insistent on running around the entire map and clearing out every base before.
Yeah. Tychus has a lot of bases now.
Yeah. I'm not even going to bother counting them. There's enough. It's like what? 12 bases.
And
that's more than you'll ever need.
Fortunately, Micro Machine doesn't have much. Wow, look at that. Tychus's base at the 11 o'clock position where Micro Machine's base used to be.
Yeah. There's not even many minerals left there. It's just, I'll just have it because it's there.
And this is it. Micro has nothing left. So good game.
GG. And that was actually a fantastic game from both players, both bots.
We're at match point now.
Yeah. So Tychus is one match away. Micro Machine needs to win the next 2. In the meantime, I need to go and get another beer. I will be right back, guys.
Okay, I will entertain people until Crypt comes back, and then I smell food right now, so I'm getting really hungry. So Chippy Dip, the bot author of Perfect Split, is rooting for Micro Machine. Chippy, is it because you want to play Micro Machine in the finals, and you don't want to play Tychus in the finals? We've already seen, even though it was a close game, Micro Machine was able to, or Perfect Split was able to take out Micro Machine. That was quick.
Yeah, I do apologize for that, guys.
Okay, I gotta be right back too, but why don't we get the game started?
Yep.
And then I'll do my be right back.
Sure. So next game is Curious Junction. Oh, cheers, guys.
War.
Yep. So Unusual says there's too many bugs. He would have been better not updating, but that's not true. Actually, I think the updates that you've done got you into this stage. So yeah, it's 6 of one, half of the other. So
I would have liked to see more updates being done, like given a whole week's worth of time, I think that could have made a big difference in a lot of the bots.
It's possible we'll do that for next time. My worry with that was putting too much stress on authors, and also the fact that it's very easy to snipe when you're in a situation when you only have to prepare for like 1 or 2 different bots. I like allowing updates in a situation where there's a group stage where there's like 5 other bots and you can't really just snipe a single bot here and there. But yeah, so I don't know. I am open to suggestions on that, so I'm not totally lost. Anyway, if you need to go do something quickly, then
we can start the just start the game if you want, or do you want to just wait another couple minutes and we can take a intermission?
no, you can go and I'll wait for you.
All right, I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah. So anyway, guys, tomorrow is the final. There's also a bunch of other prizes we'll be giving out tomorrow. So we've got some surprise. So I'm going to give you a little tease here. One of the bots has won one of the prizes by an amazing margin. The fastest winning bot was won by over 5 minutes. I'm going to let you try and decide who that was, and I'll let you know tomorrow during the cast. But yeah. So yeah, we'll just be a few minutes before we get back into the game. But yeah. So. Anyway. But yeah, so also tomorrow we'll have some updates on the ladder for next season. So I know I've been very bad at trying to get the pre-season out of the way, but yeah, so the pre-season will start very soon. I apologize. I've been trying to get everything work on Linux, and it's not quite working as it should, which is why the pre-season hasn't been up so far. But yes, you are correct in chat. That is absolutely correct. I would call that a big cheese, but like I actually think Lambda. I don't think he specifically went for that, but I could be wrong. Either way, it was a great cheese for winning that competition, but it wasn't really anywhere near close. EJK, you ready to go?
Yep, all ready. Ready when you are.
Cool. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. So, on match point, up in the top left, the blue Terran is Tychus. Down on the bottom right, Micro Machine, needing to win 2 in a row. You know what time it is? It's a bot time. Oh.
I have no beers. I'm sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll send you one for next time. You know.
I have a bottle of wine, but I don't want to open that right now.
Save some champagne for tomorrow night when we have the have the final.
Oh yeah, you're right. Gotta get a bottle of champagne then, I guess. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not really that keen on champagne. I'm more a beer person. Nice IPA, it's always good.
Champagne and orange juice is the way to go.
Doesn't that kind of defeat the object? I don't know.
What? People celebrate in different ways.
Yeah, fair enough. You know. Who am I to judge? But yeah. So, Curious Junction is actually quite a long map, so I would have thought that maybe favours Micro Machine or Tychus a little bit, possibly. But I don't know.
Hi, Bernie.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Bernie. Yeah, your bot's doing well, Bernie. I do like the way that Micro Machine just raised that supply depot that was stuck in the middle of it. It's like, yeah, he just raises it there. Oh, I don't think that's quite going to stop the SCV, but
it's a warning sign.
However, this will stop the SCV if that Reaper actually went and looked for him. But Tychus looks like he's trying to block the early command center as much as
It
possible.
does do a good job of blocking the early command center because the Micro Machine doesn't attack with the SCV.
Yeah,
It has to wait for a Reaper to come around to help it.
yeah. So I think, is it seeing the or it does see the factory this time. Yeah. So there we go. Oh wow. So I don't think that CC is going to go down because the Reapers are just going straight over it. That is nicely done there.
What were you referring to?
Oh, so this this SCV doing a dance around where the natural is going to be. The Reaper just goes straight down the wall, so he doesn't actually see that there.
Huh. But now it
No,
should.
no, it does.
But
It's like, yeah, just come here and do a dance around. That
I guess
SCV
because
is
the
looking
SCV
on.
isn't. The SCV is not attacking
No,
that. Wow.
he's just looking on like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Like, you're just dancing.
Uh-oh. This is bad.
Yeah. Like some kind of mesmerizing dance over there.
Poor Micro Machine, not going to be able to build that command center.
Oh. Like, is he gonna be able to ever get that down? Like, this poor guy over here, he's turned his back on him now. It's like, don't even want to know what you're doing. Oh.
This is so cruel. So, this didn't happen last time. Last time a Reaper helped out.
Yeah.
But so because it's not going past the natural, is why it's not dealing with
No,
Tychus.
you can see they're going straight past down the wall there. This
That's so unfortunate.
Oh.
Well, so this is definitely a map advantage. Map playing out in a very interesting way here.
Yeah. Although he does get the cyclone down quite early on.
So maybe if a Hellion gets made, it could pass by. But at this rate, the command center is never going to be built.
There's no Hellions on the way, so we do see the early harass from the Banshee.
No missile turrets, no eBay.
Oh, okay, that's new. There's no missile turrets from Tychus.
Tychus is trying to build an eBay, but okay, there we go. eBay has started. So there's a lot of time that these Banshees can do damage.
Yeah.
A lot of damage too, in fact.
Oh,
12
wow.
kills on this Banshee. Wow.
This
Maybe
Banshee
you
is
don't
hero.
win.
Oh, this is looking very bad from Tychus here now.
Oh, would have mine burrowed.
Oh, it doesn't quite get the hit on there though.
Yep, that's good.
But it can't get this missile turret up because it keeps killing the SCVs. Oh wait, no, it looks like it's gonna... Yeah,
Oh,
it's
a
in
Viking's out. Alright, so the Banshees are driven away. And, oh, how did this command center start building? I wonder how the SCV died.
I don't know, I entirely missed that while I was looking at the slaughter of the SCVs over there. But we
Yeah.
see...
Oh, so it's the Banshee that is now entering the main base and attacking the turret. That had a kill on it, so it looks like it went into the path of the SCV finally.
Oh,
Wow, this game is turning around really quickly.
yeah. Like, there are so many dead SCVs from Tychus now. He's like 19 down.
Ooh, camping right on top of the production too.
Yeah. This is not good. Tychus does have a couple of Vikings out though.
Oh, and the Raven at the natural. Oh! Doesn't die.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. I'm surprised it didn't die.
It's going
That
back
was
to
good.
get healed though, so it's okay.
Yeah. Well, from the Widowmine shot. So the Widowmine did not one shot the Banshee. Does
It looks like Tychus has a bit of time now. It looks like all the Banshees are going back to get healed. And there doesn't look like too many more coming out.
Tychus still has an SCV lead, so not out of this yet.
How? He's lost like 21 of them. That's insane. I guess it's because Micro Machine didn't get his natural up early, so he doesn't
Yeah,
build
Micro
many
Machine
SCVs.
cut SCV production for a while too. Uh-oh, and now this is kind of a dangerous moment for Micro Machine as the Viking count starts to become very deadly for Tychus.
I don't think it's quite there when it was last game yet.
Not yet, but
It's getting
Give
to
it
that
time.
stage.
yeah.
Yeah, so the third base is always already up for Micro Machine.
An interesting third base location to take. Very
Yeah,
aggressive.
again, I think that's more actual distance rather, Euclidean distance rather than just pathing distance problem. Maybe.
Yeah. Very hard to tell for the human eye, though.
Yeah.
I like to just do a print statement to find out,
Yeah.
or maybe ask Google.
Oh, don't do that again. Half our viewers will just get Google answers.
It'd be cool to take a screenshot and then ask Google what is the distance between object A and object B.
And you know, don't even suggest that to Google because that's exactly what they'll do.
There's just, we don't have the technology for that yet.
Google do. They have the technology for everything.
There's a lot of open problems that I wish
Yeah.
Google would solve faster.
Yeah.
Like they do have, like, you just put enough engineers on it and researchers, I'm sure they'll solve it. Or maybe Amazon would solve it first. You never know.
Oh, Amazon only solve things if it makes money for them. Google solve things if it makes money for them and it's cool.
So both.
Yeah.
Tychus has
Chibi-
no third base.
No. So Chibi Dip's saying that he needs to include a banana for scale. Yeah.
No, include the pineapple for
Oh, yeah, the
scale.
pineapple. Has to be a pineapple.
This harassment while we've been chatting is slowly wearing down Tychus. Although
Yeah.
Tychus really lost too much more. Oh my gosh, this one Banshee with Cloak has 38 kills. That's crazy.
Yeah. Although there are a bunch of Vikings now.
It's 2 bases versus 4 though. This is a big base differential, and
Yeah.
this is about the time when your main base starts to run out of money.
It doesn't look like Tychus is even getting anywhere near getting a third base up. But he is trying to take out this fourth base with Micro Machine.
This might just die.
Yeah. Although the Banshees have come in to save it.
This is a lot of Vikings though.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be forced to land. I guess they're just retreating, huh? What?
Yeah. Just going straight back. And there's still no movement from Tychus on building another base.
Tychus actually has a pretty big army count. All these Marines at home. Ooh, the medevac drop is getting loaded up now.
Well, this could be interesting.
We're not going anywhere. I got really excited. I saw the boost. It looked like stuff was gonna happen, and then
Oh wow, that medevac just got taken out with all the Marines
no.
inside. Oh god. Poor Tychus.
brave
And now
astronaut.
fifth base going up from Micro Machine.
Micro Machine's in a great spot now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Vikings landing. Not a good idea.
Oh, if this was a planetary, I could have seen Micro Machine holding it, but
Oh, if this was a planetary, all of these Vikings would have died.
yeah.
There's so many weak red ones that I just kind of want them to, I can't wait for them to die. They're just so weak, but there's nothing to attack them.
There's nothing to kill them, yeah, unless they all land.
But these Banshees are just attacking the nearest one, not the weakest one. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Where is it? There's Micro Machine's army. Okay, so retreating again.
Another Raven goes down. But yeah, this the main base is very soon to run out. And the natural is fine for the moment, but yeah.
I think in this war of attrition, Micro Machine is going to win. Very,
Yeah.
very.
Unless Tychus can secure a third, and probably a fourth.
Tychus has no money left. Tychus
Yeah.
can't even build if it wanted to
Yeah.
at this point. Strangely enough, it keeps pumping in into the army.
Well, that would make sense considering he's constantly being attacked, but he does need to secure that third base if he possibly can.
Well, there's an SCV kind of roaming around with a mineral patch. It's in the
Yeah.
middle of the map now. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Oh, oh my gosh! Wait a minute. I looked at its waypoint. Okay, I think it was just scouting, and
Ah,
I see the command center being queued up at the 3 o'clock position, but that might have just been Micro Machines command
yeah, I think
center.
that's Micro Machines building one over there now, so
But if I had Tychus's SCV selected, then does it show the buildings that Micro Machine wants to build?
I'm not sure.
I didn't think it did.
No. Oh. So if that runs out of energy, no.
There's SCVs that are going to the third base to the 9 o'clock position.
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually been mining from a single mineral patch.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, it might have just started actually because Tychus is running out of.
It's running out of minerals. Yeah. He's sending his SCVs to long distance mine because he's got no mineral patches left.
Yeah, this is becoming a very dicey situation.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Tychus is just losing too many Marines at the moment. He just needs to get more and more Vikings, which would be the answer to this comp from Micro Machine, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either.
So
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
all of that's gone. There are no minerals left in either of his bases now. He's just long distance mining. And yeah.
There are a significant amount of Vikings out, but how long will they keep a lead for? Now that Tychus can't make any more, that's the real question.
Unless they're backed up by a ground army, I don't see that they're really going to win this game. And I don't think he's got any more ground army left.
Yeah.
So he's got 10
What a mine.
Vikings.
Maybe a good Widowmine shot.
Yeah. There's one Viking that's gone down. So just 13 workers left now for Tychus. The only thing that's keeping you in this game is these Vikings, and yeah.
Oh, and this Viking count is now about in favor of Micro Machine.
8 to 8 at the moment, so but yes.
making like 4 to 5 Vikings at a time. That's crazy. That's a
Yeah.
lot of, and it doesn't look like there's much left.
No. So yeah, I think we might be able to X2 this.
All right. This medevac, it just never dropped.
No.
So it does it speeds around. It uses the ignite afterburners, but it doesn't go anywhere. That's the weird part about it. It's like that movie with what's it called, Voyager? It's with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, and they're in that spaceship. And basically they're in a spaceship, it's broken, or it starts to break down, and it's just not really going anywhere. Actually, that's a bad reference. No, because it's still...
I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but sounds cool.
That was a bad reference.
Alright. You're allowed a couple, it's fine. So now we just...
I take that back. I pretend I didn't say anything.
Fine. I didn't hear nothing. There's no one listening on the stream, it's alright. But yeah, so we'll just get this over with now.
Yeah, good game. It's tied up.
GG, tied up at 2-2. Wow. So we are going to a game 5. So guys, how are you feeling in this game? If you say in chat, nervous, Raf, unusual? Tweakimp or Bernie if you're in chat? Confident? Right, I'll start the load up.
One might say this was very unusual.
Yes.
Alright, I'm ready.
Cool, I'm ready to go. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, the final map. 2-2. And over on the left hand side of Automaton, it is Micro Machine. And in the right hand side, it's a bot time with Tigers. But yeah, so I think this is the this isn't the first 5-game series we've had in the Leather Tournament. We had one for the final last time, but the games with this have been massively exciting, I think, and does bode well. Whoever makes it through this will be well battle tested for the final.
I like Starcraft series the way I like my loose ends tied up. Oh, I had to read that out loud to understand it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Like, I kept picturing like hands tied up, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
You can't tie bots' hands. They don't have hands. Do they? Don't bite your bots with hands, guys.
They arguably have more than 2 hands.
Yes.
Or their 2 hands have unlimited fingers.
I mean, look at the APM. There's no way that's done with 2 hands, right?
Oh, what is going on with Tychus? Not even... It's actually doing nothing at times.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do. I think it just doesn't spam APM like the rest of the bots. So
you're saying Micro Machine has nothing to do with its 1,000 average APM?
I'm just saying that what it achieves with its 1,000 average APM could be possibly achieved with a lower APM. It's possible.
It could be not possible too.
Yeah.
Playing devil's advocate.
I would expect nothing less. It's fine.
Okay, Reaper sees this SCV, and there's not going to be any command center block.
Oh, no more dancing. No more SCV dancing, sorry.
It's not really... I don't feel like it's dancing. It's more like hypnosis.
Yeah.
You're mindlessly going through the rat race of life in a circle, expecting something to happen.
Well, the Micro Machine SCV was definitely hypnotized by it last time, so you know, it's pretty good. And In we come. Is it going to see the factory? It doesn't, I don't believe. So all it sees there, I think, is the barracks. And tag teaming in with his friend here, who's coming back in for another go. Oh, is this Reaper going to survive? I think they're both going to get out. So yeah, Micro Machine gets his natural up a lot earlier this time.
So I guess we might be using different interfaces. For me, I have this score button, and it's got 11 pages worth of stats. Can you believe that?
11 pages worth of stats. Which button are you using?
There's this score button in the top right. I think I'm using a different interface
Oh,
from you.
probably, yeah. No, I'm using the competitive interface thing. So, yeah. Don't think we need 11 pages worth of stats. It's fine.
Well, so
they're interesting.
One of the stats is the minerals spent, investments, gas spent, and I guess they're not really spending that much right now. We'll come back to that later.
Oh, I think I know the ones you mean, yes.
Collection rate, investment lost economy, minerals lost technology, like what does that even mean?
I don't know. Spending on economy of 2950, yeah.
Oh, now we got something interesting here on page 5. Life damage dealt total. So total damage dealt, and Tychus is ahead. It's at 358 and Micro Machine's at 241.
Yeah, I think that's because the amount of damage done to the Reapers, even though they didn't kill the Reapers, so but they heal up, so it's not necessarily an indicative stat.
I'm trying.
Ooh, oh, the Banshee goes down. So that's a good start from Tychus. Coming off the early Banshee. Let's see what this Cyclone can get done in the main.
Like 50-50 if the Banshee wins, if the Cyclone wins.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Viking's in trouble. If it gets locked on, it's gonna die.
There's
no lock-ons happening.
No lock-ons, no.
That's weird. That was really weird.
You don't think it's on cooldown?
Cool.
No.
No.
But the Viking is gonna go across here, see what he can get done. And the Cyclone goes straight into the main and gets denied.
Oh, there's a
poor Cyclone. Oh.
If it attacks these supply depots, where are all the units of Micro Machine? I've been too busy looking at these stats. There's no units. Oh my gosh.
It's 8 army supply.
It's all in units being built right now.
Yeah, so he's got the Banshee up.
There's this stat for Terrazine spent.
So that was something from the campaign, I think. I don't think it's in the multiplayer game. But
it's too bad. I could have been really useful. What do you remember what you built with it?
I can't remember exactly. If anyone in chat knows what Terrazine's used for.
Look at this SCV. What is this SCV? I'll point it out the next time. It died too fast, but it has the weirdest waypoint. Ooh. Is the turret
that's so close.
Is the turret finish? Oh no!
Oh no, it's not there yet. Look at all these SCVs going to kill the turret. Oh.
Oh no. The turret can be
It's there.
Okay, it's done. The turret can be at 18 out of 18 and still not be done though.
Yeah.
But it finished. Alright, so Tyke is taking a lot of damage so far. This is definitely a good Banshee harass map. There's weak pockets that have undetected pockets that are weak because of the lack of detection. That's what I was trying to say. And I think this is looking pretty good for Micro. Oh!
Yeah, Banshee's going down. But what I would say is those turrets are in good positions from Tyke.
There's a drop in the main base, killing everything.
Oh, I missed that. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Tychus is cleaning up. The Banshees are coming back.
Might have just done it. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Ouch, that really hurt.
I think Micro Machine is going to clean this up, but he is taking out a lot of workers.
Although, I mean, the workers count is kind of even.
No,
It's not that bad.
Tyke
Only
has
down
a
by 15
pretty
workers.
big lead, so
The third command center is also completed too. So if that becomes an orbital, you get the third mule,
yeah.
and then you just crank out SCVs. But it's not cranking out SCVs.
I think Tychus is trying to do a push out here. We'll take out this Viking. Oh, and it had vision on the Banshee as well.
Oh no.
Turret. Oh no. This doesn't look good for Micro Machine.
Oh no.
The Raven is going to go down.
Banshees don't have the speed upgrade either.
But it is running out of energy quite fast. Only 5 energy left in that Banshee.
It's not doing too much. Oh, the speed upgrade is finished now. I didn't even see it being started. That's good. Wow, I think Micro Machine's gonna be able to clean this all up with the Banshee.
Yeah. But that might be able to get some damage down on that on the orbital.
You're right. If it dies, that'd be horrible.
Yeah. Micro Machine losing more workers.
Yeah, that was a heavy cost.
Yeah. So that was cleaned up rather efficiently from Micro Machine. Let's see what he can get done with this harass now. It's very difficult for him to get in because of the positioning of these turrets.
That one single turret. I wonder what the reason is that it gets built there. What the logic is. It's such a well placed.
But yeah, I think if you see the vision of both of these turrets, you get vision over most of this side of the base, which allows him to actually clean up the Banshee harass a lot more efficiently.
Micro Machine keeps losing Banshees. This is not great.
Yeah.
But the Viking count's relatively even.
I think so. The Banshee is coming over the top side of the base.
Yeah, that
Which
could be
is
a good
actually-
spot.
That's a very good spot, yeah. It's going to get cleaned up.
Yeah, it's kind of surprisingly sloppy.
My only worry for Micro Machine now is that Tychus has 7 Vikings. Once that number gets any higher, I think that Micro Machine is going to be in serious trouble.
Tychus is attempting to move across the map, and
Yeah.
Tychus deals more damage to the third base and kills SCVs. That's going to set Micro Machine further back. If Tychus can get there, and
Yeah.
with enough units alive.
Micro Machine is on a fair number of workers, so I don't necessarily think that it's going to be able to get some serious damage done. At least not with this army. Ooh, nice hit from the Widow Mine. And we see Micro Machine is setting up a 4th base now.
Faster
That's
fourth
all.
base than... Well, never mind. Tychus is almost done too.
It's about the same timing, so it's not too different.
The upgrades are starting to go in Tychus's favor.
Yeah,
Those marine upgrades are really scary.
yes they are.
Unfortunately, Micro Machine wasn't able to find any gaps.
You see attack now on the 3rd again.
Uh-oh. There's only a single Banshee.
I don't think that Banshee's going to be enough. He needs to focus on the base, get that down.
Oh! Alright, some more Banshees come to help reinforce, and this attack is deflected, but
It looks, yeah,
what cost?
going to be cleaned up. He took out a fair number of workers, but there's still an even worker count, so what there's not an even of is these Vikings. But this Banshees just slipped straight past the Vikings. Oh.
Oh no.
These Vikings are one-shotting Banshees once they get a full round off.
Yeah, this might just be it here.
Yeah.
Does a bot always have an infinite number of bugs, or does a bot just have a finite number of bugs, but we don't know what that number is?
Well, one could be said, where does the difference lie between a bug and a feature? So you can't have an infinite number of bugs because then they just become features. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it, okay? So it's fine. Right. I think it's one last hurrah here from Micro Machine. Oh, that Raven has gone down! That's not what you want to happen.
Oh my gosh, there's so many Widow Mines at the third base.
Oh.
That's dangerous.
Oh, it looks like they are going down, but...
Micro Machine's slowly running out of money, and at this rate, it's not going to be able to outpace the production of Tychus.
Oh, are we going to see another hero planetary? Not quite.
These Marines are kind of microing against the splash damage.
Yeah.
Oh, so Purple Wave Jadian says that a bot always has an infinite number of features.
Yes. Perfect. Oh, these Banshees are quite low on energy, some of them, so...
Oh, these Vikings are scary.
Yeah.
I want a Thor shot right into that ball.
But they're not in the right place, it's the problem. All the Vikings are down here at the 4th of Micro Machine, whereas they should be dealing with those Banshees, and I think he's got the message.
Vikings are trying to play whack-a-mole here,
yeah.
and all they're going to get is a Raven instead.
That's a fair price, really.
Oh, wow, the Raven survives. Wow, what is this Viking sacrificing its life?
Here we go. I think we're going to catch up with them here now. But the Vikings aren't going in for the kill. Oh, they're going for the other Viking.
This is still anybody's game right now,
yeah.
I think.
There's so much action around the map, it's difficult to keep up. I think a lot's going to depend on how much energy these Banshees have.
Well, let's check the Viking count. 17 to 4.
Yeah.
That's not great. Not great at all.
Yeah, I think it's Tychus' game to lose at the moment with that Viking count.
Yeah, definitely.
And now they're all hooked up as well. He's going to try his luck with the hero planetary. Oh! Don't do it, Tychus! Don't waste all your units here!
It looks like it is targeting the SCV, so that's good.
Yeah.
This tank is doing massive amounts of damage.
Yeah.
If it was taken out, it could have been a different story. Well, not great still.
But salvageable, maybe. It depends how many units Tychus wants to lose up against Hero Planetary over here. 20 kills on that so far. Yeah.
It has the numbers.
I think a few Ravens for Tychus would be deadly if he could do that.
Let's see, so life damage dealt total number is now about 24k for Tychus and only 17k for Micro Machine.
Yeah. So
Tychus is
It does look like this orbital command is going to go down.
Ooh, yeah, and I think that's the last straw because Micro Machine is now going to be down on bases.
Yeah. And Hero Planetary over here is being a bit more heroic. Oh. Looks like Micro Machine is going to make his final stand over here, maybe? These Banshees, as soon as they run out of energy, they're just getting destroyed by the Vikings.
Yeah, and these Marines aren't dying very fast because they have 3-3 now. And the Vikings are only at +1 attack.
Yeah.
Since the Banshees deal 2 attacks per shot, this armor bonus or armor advantage is multiplied.
Yeah. Oh. There's no taking down this planetary.
Oh, this planetary kills everything.
It's
We got a missile turret here.
40 kills. Wow.
Gosh. This is the final stand.
It's Micro Machine's last stand, and it could be a better job. You can do it, Hero Planetary. This is your game, your time to shine.
Oh, the SCVs are being pulled.
Oh,
That's not good. Uh-oh.
no. It's going down. No, save the planetary. Save the planetary. 54
Oh my gosh.
kills.
Oh my god, save the planetary! Micro Machine had no money left. If Micro Machine was able to segment the SCVs, there were about 50 at that base, and if there were 25 mining and 25 repairing,
Yeah,
it could have gone on longer, but unfortunately,
it looks like this is the end.
this is the end, and Tychus secures the final
GG.
slot.
Yeah,
First final slot. Yeah.
times 2. So
Alright. Yeah, if MM needs to learn how to do 2 things at once.
yeah. So now it's an empty base for Tychus to have his way with. He gets up the ramp. Oh, I made a mistake.
There's a
There's
Banshee.
there. Yeah. I don't think it's going to do much.
Alright, it's at 11 kills right now. Can it get, let's say,
I think he gets to 20. No, it's
no,
not out of
yeah,
energy.
it's not the energy. Darn it. I was gonna say 20, but it just kept attacking so fast. I was like,
Yeah.
well, let's say 25, and then it just derped up.
And I think we're going to see here the moment of triumph of Tychus.
Tychus has almost every other base on the map, too.
Yeah. So GG. Congratulations to Tychus.
Pineapple.
That's amazingly close series. That's probably one of the most exciting series of bots I've ever seen. So close. And you know, just that Viking count in the Darkness Sanctuary game was amazing. Yeah. But Micro Machine, you will play tomorrow in the 3rd place playoff. Tychus against Perfect Split. I literally can't wait to see it. It's going to be a fantastic finals, I think. I don't know who
Are
I'd
we
make
gonna have
favourite for that.
Are we gonna have the 3rd place match first?
Yes, 3rd place match will be first between Micro Machine and Additional Pylons, and then we'll have our announcement of the prize winners for the spot prizes. We'll have that tomorrow. That may have already been spoiled by one of them, but we'll discuss that tomorrow. But I don't think that one would have been anyone's surprise. But yeah, so who do you think is going to win?
Well, since Perfect Split does not build Banelings or make infestors, I'm gonna say Tychus has got this in the late game.
Yeah, I think if he can get enough Vikings out, that can be a good counter to the Muters, and I do like Tychus Micro with his Marines as well, so possibly against the Zerglings, I think maybe he might have it, but at the same time, Perfect Split is one scary bot, and there's no...
Yeah, Perfect Split, I definitely don't count Perfect Split out, because both players have really good micro, the fundamental micro of the basic, like of most of the basic units, and basic units are most of the units that they use. So I think it could go either way.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
cliche to say.
It's anyone's game. But yeah, so that was it's been a long cast, a fantastic best of five, and a really dominating performance from Perfect Split. Um, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you EJK for helping me cast this. We'll be back
See you
tomorrow
all
evening with
tomorrow.
the final at 8:30 UTC in the evening. I will have Doctor with us tomorrow as well, so casting his expert eye across it. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
All right.